Give him
Exactly.
that.
You know, Kaisena,
it.
for example, would meet with a celebrity, but Speed is meeting with sheikhs, the president of that, the president of country.
I think it's that part is management thing though, because Kai had the opportunity to, he turned down Netflix, Amazon, and
But that's different. Today we have a lot of streamers. Who is your favorite streamer today?
I think easy for me to be Kaisena. I don't watch all these guys. I don't even know how to go watch them live. I just see clips from Instagram and TikTok, right? But from everything that I've seen, I think he's one of the guys who has English mentality, who is level-headed, right?
Level-headed.
Like,
I see.
He's calm. I like Speed too, but Speed's content for me can be too exaggerated. That's why I wouldn't choose him. But I love Speed for so many. I think he's funnier. I think he is really out there doing what he really likes. I think he shows more passion in his sense than most of these other guys.
I have to say, I mean, because you're talking about Speed already, Speed is my own favorite streamer. I don't watch them as well. I don't know how to. I only see YouTube or Instagram or TikTok. And I know you're smiling like, how come Speed? The reasoning that I like Speed is actually more how I perceive his character as this young boy that has no ill feeling, hatred, nothing in his mind. Like, I've seen him in spaces where people are actively trying to put him in his place somewhat, and it's so pure that it's as if he doesn't notice it. I remember it was with Kevin Durant. Logan Paul invited Speed because Speed was around, and they know that he has a good following, he has a good energy. Logan was going to interview Kevin Durant on his pod, and they invited Speed.
Come on, bro. Stop talking to me like I need advice on.
It's whatever. No. Trust me. He got his heart broken once.
No, I
used to be
didn't.
just
Stop,
like him.
bro.
I used to be just like him, like
See, every time I explain my stance to people, they say shit like,
no,
this.
I get
like,
it,
bro. You just been hurt, or you just, bro. I enjoy spending time with. It's just not as long as maybe you like to spend time with people, man.
Bro, that
2 days for me is cool.
But that one hand won't last, bro, forever, bro. You need something that's gonna.
You don't need now I'm gonna argue on his side.
You cannot compare yourself to me and you 16, bro. You have no other resource but your hand. So please don't put me in the same, tier.
And Speed was just being himself, but there were like many moments that Kevin Durant was trying to let him know, look, I'm Kevin Durant.
To put him in his place. Yeah.
But even though sometimes it hits him, the way he quickly shakes it off, the way he just goes on.
I don't think
without having any.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're describing.
You see it as well when you watch CBS. Sometimes Thierry Henry wants to make him like relax a little bit, and it just doesn't see it. It just doesn't feel it. And at first that thing, I wasn't sure what was going on. I watched one other video of Speed that made me conclude that what was going on was just her seeing this pure guy that has not allowed the world to taint him, and it just focuses on his job, and is so good at his job, right? Is absolutely number one from my own book at the moment. Is everywhere. Is meeting all the people you can think of, from presidents to. Like,
he definitely has a good management. I'll give him
exactly.
that.
Kaisena, for example, would meet with a celebrity, but Speed is meeting with sheikhs, the president of that, the president of country.
I think it's that part is management thing though, because Kai had the opportunity to, he turned down Netflix, Amazon, and
but that's different. Speed probably has gotten those ones as well. I think it's what makes Speed an interesting invite for the president of a country. Like, forget the celebrities now. I remember a video where Speed went into, I don't know if it's the president of Indonesia or something, and Speed was handshaking. It was good, bro. It was himself in front of this president, and this president just, followed through with it. Or when the president of FIFA, Infantino, like, he's able to be himself in front of everyone. It was just at the UEFA Champions League final. Came to Germany, eating kebab.
I saw that.
Just vibing with Jamie and Micah. And at the end, it was there with PSG.
Something similar also
tried happening.
You know, they were trying to also do that like yesterday, or was it 2 days ago? The
Yeah, but
UEFA
it
final.
doesn't let it affect
didn't
it. The
really see
president of PSG was there with Speed
Yeah,
taking
yeah.
pictures, and they were all happy to be there because his energy is so contagious. There were people that have been like this that a lot of people said negative things about them, but it's so difficult to say negative things about Speed when he does it because you sort of accept his purism. When Sop Bay was doing this thing, was it at the World Cup with Argentina? Everyone told him sit down. And I've seen Kai Sinat in moments where he allows those things to get to him. I remember he was trying to talk to some people at one of these Hollywood events recently.
Nah, it's okay. Like niggas be so weird, bro. I got God on my side, bro. So a lot of weird things that people try to do, you can't do it. It's not gonna phase you. You're not gonna.
And Kai, under his breath, was saying, "Oh, I see what they're trying to do, man. It's as if they're trying to ignore him, but God is bigger than them." And
That's the Met
those
Gala. I
things-
saw that.
But was it the Met Gala? Those things are getting to Kai. You know, you see Kai, because Kai is a little bit more serious than Speed. But when I see Speed, how he handles his business, I know that he's serious about his business. I know that he's hardworking. He said something. He told Jamie Carragher that, I can be a pro footballer if I train for football for the next 2 years the way I train for my streaming. The way I train for my streaming. So what we see is hard work, right? And in that hard work, it still allows himself to be so pure. Then I saw something. I saw when Speed was still super young. I saw a video. So at first I was thinking, why is he not noticing this? It's a special boy somehow. I was thinking, why is he not noticing this? Why is this not happening? And then I saw a video when Speed was streaming as a young boy, as a much younger guy at home. And his mom was going high.
Yeah, you're good. Hey, you're good. Chill. Stop. No, you stop. Nigga. Okay, I'm streaming right now. You always doing this when I'm streaming.
Yeah.
Like
It doesn't have
basically
a
almost
good
as if his mom
relationship
was
with her.
telling him, "You never make it. Stop that streaming." And Speed would just stand in front of this screen, almost crying. And still, day by day, all he's still trying to do is get his mom to say, "Mommy, tell me you love me." And you see him almost in tears,
Approval.
right?
Yeah.
All that happened. Steve made it to this stage now, and he would still invite his mom to him getting awards. I still saw Speed inviting that same mom to join him to award shows and stuff. Of course, he's much closer with his dad. But that purism, just saying, well, she did that, but it's gone. It's what it is.